Have you ever had that perfect idea and you have worked a long time on it just to find out it didn't work? Hello, my name is Joel Hakala. I'm a co-founder of Multipreneur.com. We sell 3 million euros worth of online courses every year, going to multiple new languages. And in this video, I'm gonna teach you how to find the idea that actually works fast, so you don't have to spend all that time working on ideas that don't work out in the first place. Imagine this, a child who grows in a home and they are never exposed to the outside world. Parents are giving them everything they need, they have the perfect environment to grow up, and then when they are 18, their parents are like saying like, hey, now you can go out to the world, explore the world, you have all you need to go and conquer the world. The kid is excited, goes outside and encounters the first person who says a bad word at them. They don't know how to deal with it and they grumble under the stress. So this is obvious that this is a bad way to grow children. Adversities and challenges are part of the childhood and a part how we learn to deal with this thing called life. But with our own ideas, there's a huge problem, the mistake we make. And it's exactly this thing that the idea is perfect in our head. It works in our head. And why do we get excited in the first place? It's because it makes sense. It feels like this could be successful. You yourself, you are excited about it. And then we start developing it. And we like to think about the idea, develop it further, maybe have one friend or two friends, maybe we talk a little bit to someone about it, but just limited amount of people. And nowadays with the AI, when you're talking with AI, it's a really great tool. Really quickly you can learn more about, see if this idea might work or not. The AI, the chatbot, is designed to, like your idea, and it doesn't represent the real world. So it might kind of find problems from your idea, but it cannot give you the real feedback of the real customers or the real people. So you can think it about a vacuum, a laboratory, and the wilderness, the real life. If your end goal is to have customers or other people who also want to participate in your idea, share and be excited about it, you have to early on start to expose it to other people. Go talk to the people who you would want to be the customers. Go and try to sell that. Maybe start putting content out to see like, is anyone interested about this topic or thing I'm talking about? That's the only way to find out where does this not work? What is the good things that I should do more? Because otherwise you might put 10 hours, 20 hours, even months of work into something just to be crushed by the first moment when you get the feedback that it's not working. Now, that moment when you get some feedback that it's not working, people are saying, I'm not interested, it won't work because of this, I don't want to buy that. It doesn't feel so bad if you are just early on testing it out. But if you have worked 1 month on that business idea, you publish it and people don't like it, it feels so much worse and you will lose the motivation. But if you start by grumbling your idea really fast, it's actually really good, because now you got all the feedback, you exposed it, the idea to the wilderness, the real world. Now you can open it, see what you learned from it. Maybe you notice that you have the wrong material. The paper is not strong enough. So that's actually valuable. Nowadays, when I expose my idea to someone, I talk about it, and someone says something, so my wife is totally different. I get excited about ideas. My wife crushes my idea. She finds the first thing really quickly that won't work or I haven't thought about. And nowadays, I start to get excited because, this is where the value is. This is gold, and this is how I can make my idea so good. Practical example. I had one business idea that I told to my friend, and his brain works so differently. He sees immediately every risk, every threat, everything white wouldn't work. But because I have learned to think also from that perspective, I was able to immediately give counter arguments for his points, like why that thing couldn't work. Now, one problem is like you might develop your idea too far just to find out it didn't work and you wasted time. Sometimes you might notice that you are just excited about the idea process and you're actually procrastinating on that. And if you would expose it to the real world quicker and have the attitude of like, how can I destroy this thing? How can I expose it to the grittiness and to the wilderness? You might even find out like, I'm not excited about like exposing this to the real world. And that's example one important feedback for me, because I'm really creative. I like ideas. I like developing ideas. But when I start to think like, hey, let me go and talk to someone about this. Let me make a video about this thing and publish it. If I don't get excited about the real practical steps of taking it forward, actually making it happen, then I'm just interested about the idea. I'm not interested about the real actual thing. And that has been a really key piece for me to start distinguish between when I'm excited about the brainstorming process itself and when I'm excited about the topic and actually doing that thing. So, crush the paper, open it, learn from what happened, develop it further. And the question is, what is the one thing you are right now thinking and brainstorming where you just need to crush the paper to see what happens?